Good morning. I just realized something while I'm listening to the exercises of breathe in and breathe out. It's an excellent book. It's like a modern interpretation and implementation of pranayama. But what made me think, because yesterday I did a review of Elon Musk's biography, because the reviews that I saw left, left me wanting, obviously. All 5-star reviews just don't jive for me. But I just thought I'd leave a quick little review. There's a book called How to Train Your Brain Like an Olympian. I don't recommend reading it really because it's not really worth it. And here's the reason why. So the guy charges big money to Olympian athletes, famous people to train their brain. Right? It's very similar to train your brain like an Olympian. But what he never mentions is training regular people. He trains nothing but high-end Uber athletes, which is awesome. Except, well, they're already incredibly talented and well-versed at almost everything that he may teach them. So he's just telling them to, be more confident, visualize. So he's telling them stuff they already know. So if this book were to be valuable, I would have liked to have seen him even discuss with one regular person on how to implement these same lessons. I'd like to see him have multiple success stories with regular people battling serious issues, right? I make a funny joke about my own situation. I mean, between trauma and an autoimmune disease and an autoinflammatory disease, they all heap on each other, but arguably good, because it taught me how to dial this stuff in to a point where, unlike other people, like when I talk about mindfulness, I'm coming from a place of desperate need, but also desperate satisfaction in how much it has really helped. I just came off a stretch of breath retention. I was having trouble with diaphragmatic breathing because of, anxiety and trauma issues, especially recently. But what I actually found was I wasn't breathing anymore. I was holding my breath. And some people would have maybe said, "Oh, well, see, your carbon dioxide tolerance is up." I didn't see it like that. I see it as a trauma response. And after speaking to some people, more so reading some books, yeah, that is a trauma response, right? So I'd love to see these people who are training Olympians. I'd love to see them apply that same knowledge to regular people. Because yes, it is nice to have these Uber athletes to live as examples to us. But at the same time, if we were to teach these lessons not just to the elite within society, but to the plebes, to the people, we could help millions of people, and arguably, how many of those could end up being another Uber athlete left behind? I've said that for years about education, that because we don't understand that there are multiple ways to learn, because we force all of our children into one stream of learning. The example I use are physical books. I had a hard time with physical books, right? So just me as example, if I had discovered audiobooks at a very young age, that instead of me needing to take months to read a book, it could have taken me days or less, right? Depending on how much practice I got when I was young, right? So there's your lesson. Right? It's not about training your brain like an Olympian. It's about training training the brain like we're regular people, right? Because training your brain like an Olympian is not as feasible as it may sound. I don't know. I'm rambling now. But yes, how to train your brain like an Olympian. I really think it should be how to be an Olympian uh, when you train your brain sort of idea. Yeah, I wish he had spent more time talking about how regular people can use these lessons and implement them.